Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for tuning in to Trending Now USA, where we report the stories everyone is talking about. I'm Bella, and today's breaking story has taken over the tennis world, social media, and even celebrity circles. Fans, analysts, and even her biggest rivals are stunned because Coco Gauff has just done something that nobody expected, and the reactions are absolutely explosive. Many are calling it bold. Some are calling it shocking. Others are saying it's iconic. But one thing is certain. Tennis fans can't believe what Coco Gauff just did. For the past several months, Coco Gauff has been at the center of conversations about the future of tennis. At just 19 years old, she has already become one of the most influential athletes on the planet. Sponsorship deals, magazine covers, endorsements, brand campaigns, everything around her career has been building toward one message. Coco isn't just a tennis player. She is a movement, a name that represents confidence, ambition, and a new era for women's tennis. But even with all her success, nobody expected the decision she just made. It all started earlier this week when speculation began circulating online. Fans noticed unusual activity from Coco's team, private training sessions, changes in schedule, her sudden closed-door practices, and a complete silence on social media. Usually, Coco interacts with her fans regularly, posting training sessions, travels, and motivational quotes. But suddenly, everything went silent. At first, many assumed she was simply preparing for a tough competition. But then, leaked reports hinted that something much bigger was happening. People started asking, is she injured? Is she changing coaches? Is she signing a deal that will change her career forever? The uncertainty created a storm of theories online. Tennis forums exploded, sports reporters were scrambling, and fans waited for answers. Then, today, Coco Gauff finally made the announcement, and the tennis world instantly went into shock. Coco confirmed that she has made a bold and risky decision. She is completely changing her playing strategy and approach to the game. Not just small adjustments, not a minor technique shift, not a casual upgrade.
No.
Coco Gauff has rebuilt her game plan from the ground up, and she's doing it right before one of the biggest competitive windows of her career. This move has stunned everyone because most players make major changes early in the off-season, not when tournaments, pressure, and expectations are rising. But Coco says this isn't a gamble, it's evolution. She explained that she no longer wants to simply play to compete. She wants to dominate, to define her era, and to control matches rather than react to what her opponents do. She said she's tired of being labeled as the future, because in her words, the future is now. According to insiders, this decision wasn't made lightly. Coco has reportedly been working behind the scenes with a specialized team including analysts, biomechanics experts, former champions, and new strategists. The goal? Unlock peak performance and break past limitations. Her team believes this version of Coco will be faster, sharper, and more mentally aggressive. They say she has been studying match footage, identifying psychological patterns, and learning from other champions, not only from tennis, but from basketball, boxing, and Formula One racing. They say Coco wants to think like a world champion in every aspect. Fans are calling it the most unexpected shift in her career so far. Many believe she was already playing at her best, but Coco says she has only just begun. What impressed people most was her confidence. In her statement, she didn't sound uncertain or nervous. She sounded powerful. She sounded ready. She sounded like someone who has no intention of stepping aside for anyone, not her rivals, not expectations, and definitely not doubt. But as soon as the announcement broke, reactions across the tennis world varied dramatically. Some praised her courage, saying true champions take risks. Others questioned whether the move was too sudden, too drastic, or too disruptive to momentum. Sports analysts began debating. Would this decision elevate her career to legendary status? Or would it backfire? Nobody knows yet. But what we do know is that Coco is not afraid to surprise people, and her journey has always been unpredictable, from defeating top players as a young teenager to becoming a major champion, to now rewriting her game with the entire world watching. Shortly after her announcement, social media exploded with reactions. Hashtags with her name started trending, and fans shared messages of shock, excitement, and admiration. Many said they respected her bravery. Others admitted they were nervous, because the change feels massive. Meanwhile, fellow athletes also chimed in. Some praised her for having the mindset of a champion. Others said making such a move so close to major tournaments is risky. A few even hinted that her confidence sends a message, not just to fans but to rivals. Coco Gauff is coming for the throne. And, perhaps the most surprising part? Some top players reportedly reached out privately, not to criticize, but to ask if she would share details about her new training methods. That's when it became clear. Coco isn't just competing, she is redefining the game. But the story doesn't end there. Along with the announcement, Coco also revealed a stunning development. She is partnering with new data-driven performance technology that tracks movement, decision-making, and competitive psychology during matches. That technology is usually exclusive to elite-level research and training facilities, not individual athletes. The fact that Coco now has access to it changes everything. Experts say this upgrade could reshape how players prepare for tournaments in the future. They called it groundbreaking, innovative, and bold. Some even compared Coco's move to major technological shifts in other sports, like the introduction of swimwear that changed Olympic records or analytics that transformed basketball strategy. That's when fans realized Coco isn't playing catch-up. She's trying to get ahead of everyone. And just when people thought the announcement couldn't get more dramatic, Coco delivered one final surprise. She confirmed she will debut her new playing style sooner than anyone expected. Not months from now. Not next year. But in her next official tournament. That revelation sent shockwaves through the tennis community. Suddenly, the upcoming competitions look completely different. Matches involving Coco are now being called must-watch events. Commentators are predicting record-breaking broadcast numbers because everyone wants to see the new Coco Gauff in action. There's a sense of electricity around her next appearance, anticipation, curiosity, and excitement all building at once. People are already talking about potential rival matchups. Some say established champions may now feel pressure. Others say younger rising stars will study her closely, hoping to learn from her transformation. What Coco Gauff has done isn't just personal, it's industry-changing. But there is another layer to this story, the emotional impact. In her announcement, Coco opened up about the pressure she has faced, from expectations, critics, and the constant spotlight. She said she reached a point where she realized she had two choices: continue following a path others expected, or create her own path with full confidence. She chose the second option. She shared that this shift isn't only about competing, it's about identity, growth, and self-belief. She said she wants to play freely, boldly, and with full ownership of her game. She said she doesn't want to be remembered as someone who just followed the pattern. She wants to be remembered as someone who changed it. That message resonated with millions of fans. Many shared emotional comments saying Coco continues to inspire them, not only with her athletic talent, but with her mindset, leadership, and maturity. Parents shared stories about their children watching Coco and believing in their own dreams. Coaches praised her mentality. Young players posted videos practicing inspired moves, saying they want to be fearless just like her. Then came the biggest reaction of all. Major media outlets announced that Coco's transformation may become one of the most important turning points in modern tennis. Some compared her decision to Serena Williams' early career shift that helped her dominate the sport for over a decade. Others compared her boldness to athletes like Michael Jordan and Simone Biles, individuals who elevated their sports through vision, confidence, and innovation. There is now a feeling that Coco Gauff isn't just reacting to the competitive environment, she is rewriting it. And the most compelling part? She made this decision not because she was failing, but because she wants more. Because she knows she is capable of more. That mindset separates great athletes from legends. Even her rivals have begun acknowledging the magnitude of her choice. Reports say some players are now accelerating their own training adjustments because Coco's announcement changed the competitive landscape. Analysts are now predicting an era of evolution across the tour because Coco's move may pressure others to upgrade. If her new approach works, tennis could witness a new level of speed, power, strategy, and mentality among top players. But ultimately, everything now comes down to one moment, the moment she steps onto the court and shows the world what she has been working on. The world will be watching. Some will watch because they support her. Others will watch hoping she makes mistakes. But either way, one truth remains. Coco Gauff controls the spotlight. And she knows it. As tournament day approaches, excitement continues to grow. Sports networks are increasing coverage. Headlines continue trending. Sponsors are preparing campaigns. Ticket sales are reportedly rising wherever she is scheduled to play. People want to witness history, because whether this moment becomes a triumph or a challenge, it is unforgettable. And now, fans everywhere are asking the same question. Will this new version of Coco Gauff dominate the tennis world? Based on her confidence, preparation, and determination, she truly believes the answer is yes. And if she delivers what she promised, this moment will be remembered as the beginning of a new era. So stay tuned, because the next match Coco plays won't just be another match. It will be a test, a statement, and possibly a historic turning point in her career. This is Bella reporting for Trending Now USA, and the world is waiting for what happens next.